Good morning. Welcome to your online English classroom. My name is Jasna and I will be your English teacher today. For today's lesson, you will need a notebook, a pencil, and a mobile phone to take photos. In this lesson, you will describe people, objects, and places using ed or ing adjectives and using comparative and superlative adjectives. Na današnjem času ćemo opisivati ljude, predmete i mesta korišćenjem prideva koji se završavaju na ed i ing i korišćenjem komparativa i superlativa prideva. Are you ready? Good, let's go. Ed and ing adjectives. Imagine the following situation and how you feel in such situation. Zamislite sljedeću situaciju i kako se osjećate u takvoj situaciji. Look at the photo. You have been studying all night for an important test. How do you feel? Tired? Yes, okay. Exhausted? Okay. Now, imagine that you bungee jumped for the first time. How do you feel? Yes, excited. Amused. Excellent. Okay. And now imagine that you saw a big spider. How do you feel? Frightened, yes, okay. Or scared. And okay, let's see. Here we have three different situations with three different feelings. We have the situation which causes us to feel tired. We have the situation which causes us to feel excited. And we have a situation which causes us to feel frightened. Okay, so here we have three different adjectives describing our feelings. We have tired, excited, and frightened. And of course, all of these three adjectives have this ending ed. Why? Because here we are describing our personal feelings. Dakle, imamo tri prideva koje opisuju naše osjećanja. Tired, excited, and frightened. Primetit ćete da svi oni imaju nastavak ed. Zašto? Zato što govorimo o ličnim osjećanjima. We are talking about how we feel in each situation. Govorimo o tome kako se osjećamo u svakoj od situacija. But now, let's see, what was the each situation like? Kakva je bila svaka od ovih situacija? Studying all night for an important exam. What was this situation like? It's tiring. Okay. And here, bungee jumping for the first time. What was this situation like? Exciting. And seeing a big spider. What was this situation like? It's frightening, of course. And yes, as you can see, all of these three adjectives have the ending ing. Okay. Why? Because we are talking about situations that make us feel a certain way. Dakle, govorimo o situacijama koje utiču na to da se osjećamo na određeni način. Dakle, ovi pridevi opisuju situacije i imaju nastavak ing. So, when we describe a situation, we use an adjective ending in ing. Dakle, kada opisujemo situaciju, koristimo pridev koji se završava na ing. When we describe a feeling which that situation causes, we use an adjective ending in ed. Ok, dakle, kada opisujemo osjećanje koje ta situacija izaziva, koristimo pridev koji se završava na ed. So, if something is tiring, like studying all night, it makes you feel tired. If something is exciting, like bungee jumping, it makes you feel excited. And if something is frightening, like seeing a spider, it makes you feel frightened. Okay, so now, once again, let's repeat. When we describe a situation, we use an adjective ending in ing. When we describe a feeling, we use an adjective ending in ed. You can write this in your notebooks, or you can take a photo with your mobile phone, and I will wait for you to do it. Dakle, ovo možete da prepišete u sveske ili da slikate mobilnim telefonom, a ja ću vas sačekati da to uradite. Are you finished? Great. Okay. Još jedan podsjetnik. Dakle, ing makes you feel ed. The ing situation makes you feel, pa onda imamo pridev koji se završava na ed. Tiring situation makes you feel tired. Exciting situation makes you feel excited. Frightening situation makes you feel frightened. Okay, take a photo of the screen. Okay, let's move on. Here we have three words: exciting, frightening, and boring. What are the first things which come up to your mind when you see each of these words? Šta vam prvo padne na pamet kada vidite svaku od ovih reči? For example, when I see an adjective exciting, I remember bungee jumping. Okay? And now you have 10 seconds to think about things, activities, or people which you can relate to these adjectives. Imate oko 10 sekundi da razmislite o stvarima, aktivnostima ili ljudima koje možete da povežete sa ovim rečima. Okay. I said, when I see an adjective exciting, I remember bungee jumping. Now you. Exciting holiday, okay. An exciting adventure, excellent. What may be frightening? A frightening spider. A frightening night. A frightening horror movie, of course. Okay. And let's see for boring. Boring book. Okay. Boring movie. And okay, yes, sometimes a class may be boring. Okay. But now, let's see. How do you feel about these situations, activities, people, or things? How do you feel about bungee jumping? I feel excited. Okay. How do you feel about horror movie? Frightened. Okay. And how do you feel about boring book? You feel bored. Yes. Okay. And here, as you can see, we are talking about feelings about certain situation, and we have adjectives ending in ed. Let's practice together. Circle the correct adjective in each sentence below. Zaokružite odgovarajući pridev u svakoj od donjih rečenica. The first one has been done as an example for you. Prva rečenica je urađena kao primjer za vas. Our visit to Paris was an amazing or amazed experience. Of course, the correct adjective here is an amazing. Why? Because here we are talking about an experience of our visit to Paris. So we are describing a kind of a situation, not the personal feeling, and that's why we choose the adjective ending in ing. Ok, dakle prva rečenica, odgovarajući pridev je an amazing. Zbog čega? Zato što njime opisujemo zapravo kakvo je bilo to iskustvo naše posete Parizu. Dakle, opisujemo neku vrstu situacije, ne opisujemo lično osjećanje i zbog toga biramo pridev koji ima nastavak ing. Let's do the next sentence together. Hajde zajedno da uradimo sljedeću rečenicu. I get really annoying or annoyed when I have to wait in line. What shall we circle here? Okay. Think about it. Dakle, razmislite o tome na šta se ovaj pridev odnosi. Da li se odnosi da li opisuje neku situaciju ili zapravo govori o ličnom osjećanju. Imamo I, dakle govorimo o tome kako se ja osjećam kada moram da čekam u redu. Yes, we will choose the adjective annoyed, of course, because it has this ending ed. Dakle, zaokružit ćemo pridev annoyed zato što ima nastavak ed, a rekli smo da pridevi sa nastavkom ed opisuju osjećanja. Okay, the next one. It is impossible to get boring or bored in London. Na šta se ovdje pridev odnosi? It is impossible to get. Dakle, odnosi se na osjećanje, kako će se neko osjećati u određenoj situaciji u posjeti Londonu. Okay, and the correct adjective is bored, of course, because we are talking about feelings. Bungee jumping is quite exciting or excited. We are here describing bungee jumping, and of course, the correct adjective is exciting. Excellent. Okay, and the last one, I am a little confusing, or I am a little confused about this city map. Koga ovdje opisujemo? Opisujemo I, odnosno govorimo o tome kako se mi lično osjećamo. Dakle, the correct adjective would be confused. Great. And now we are going to watch a short movie. And while you're watching, pay attention to how a girl feels like in each situation. And what are the situations like? Pogledat ćemo kratak film i dok gledate obratite pažnju na to kako se devojčica osjeća u različitim situacijama i kakve su te situacije.
it's true.
A princess must be knowledgeable about her kingdom. She doesn't doodle. A princess.
When cold wind is calling and the sky is clear and bright.
Tokom ovog kratkog filma ste mogli da vidite neke rečenice koje su započete. Rečenice opisuju situaciju i osjećanje. Naš zadatak je da nakon što još jednom pogledamo ovaj film, dopunimo rečenice.
Because it's true.
A princess must be knowledgeable about her kingdom. She doesn't doodle. A princess.
When cold wind is calling and the sky is clear and bright.
Okay, now we can finish the sentences. Let's see. The forest lights are scaring, and Marita feels scared. Okay. The big bear is frightening, yes, and the village feels frightened. Okay. Geography lessons are boring. Okay. Marita feels bored. Marita thinks that an eagle attacking is amusing, and Marita feels amused. Riding a horse is exciting, and Marita feels excited. Excellent. And now that we know how to use ed and ing adjectives, let's revise the comparison of adjectives. Sada kada znamo kako se koriste pridevi sa završetkom ed i ing, možemo da se podsjetimo poređenja prideva o čemu ste učili u prethodnim razredima. Okay, look here. This tree is tall. This tree is taller. And this tree is the tallest. Dakle, ovo drvo je visoko, ovo drvo je više, a ovo drvo je najviše. Pa da pogledamo. Tall, taller, and the tallest. And what are these? These are the different math operations. Let's take a look at them. This math operation is difficult. This math operation is more difficult. And this math operation is the most difficult. Okay. Dakle, ova matematička operacija je teška. Ova matematička operacija je teža, a ova matematička operacija je najteža. So we have difficult, more difficult, and the most difficult. Ok. Dakle, ovo je nešto što ste vi već učili iz srpskog jezika, ali i iz engleskog jezika u prethodnim razredima, pa da se sada samo podsjetimo. Dakle, imamo adjective, odnosno pridev, koji ima svoje 3 oblika u poređenju. Dakle, imamo positive, tall ili difficult, imamo comparative, taller ili more difficult, i superlativ, the tallest, odnosno the most difficult. Write this down in your notebooks or take a photo. Prepišite ovo u sveske ili fotografišite. Okay, let's see some rules for using the comparative and superlative of adjectives. We use the comparative form to compare two people, animals, or things. An adjective in the comparative form is usually followed by the word than. Dakle, komparativ koristimo kada upoređujemo dvoje ljudi, životinja ili predmeta i nakon prideva u komparativu se obično nalazi reč than. Like this. Ben is older than Kate. History is more difficult than geography. We use the superlative form to compare one person, animal, or thing with other of the same kind. The article the comes before an adjective in the superlative form. Dakle, superlativ koristimo kada upoređujemo jednu osobu, životinju ili predmet, sa ostalima iste vrste. Ispred prideva u superlativu se nalazi član the. Dennis is the oldest student in our class. Math is the most difficult subject. Okay? Write this down in your notebooks or take a photo. This is how we form the comparative and the superlative form. Ovako gradimo komparativ i superlativ prideva. Take a look at this chart. Pogledajte ovu tabelu. Na njoj vidimo komparaciju različitih prideva. Short adjectives like tall, wide, big, or busy make comparison by adding er in the comparative and the est in the superlative form. Ok, dakle kratki pridevi, tall, wide, big or busy, prave komparativ tako što se dodaje nastavak er, a superlativ tako što se dodaje nastavak est. U obliku superlativa uvek ispred prideva stoji određeni član the. Još malo ćemo da se zadržimo na kratkim pridevima. Da pogledamo pridev wide. On se već završava na slovo i. Šta ćemo raditi u tom slučaju? Dakle, u komparativu, budući da već imamo slovo i, dodat ćemo samo slovo are. Što se tiče superlativa, takođe, i već imamo, dodat ćemo st. Kada su u pitanju pridevi koji su kratki, jednosložni i završavaju se suglasnikom ispred koga se nalazi kratak samoglasnik, kao što je to recimo big, u komparativu i superlativu ovo krajnje g se udvostručuje i dodajemo nastavak er. Dakle, u komparativu udvostručujemo g i dodajemo nastavak er, a u superlativu takođe g udvostručujemo i dodajemo nastavak est. Takođe, ako pogledamo prideve koji se završavaju na y, kao što je to busy, imamo još jednu promenu. Dakle, y prelazi u I u komparativu i dodajemo nastavak er, isto tako i u superlativu, y prelazi u I i dodajemo nastavak est. Kada su u pitanju duži pridevi, kao što je difficult ili expensive, komparaciju pravimo tako što u komparativu ispred prideva stavimo more i dobijemo recimo more difficult ili more expensive, a u superlativu dodajemo ispred prideva the most, pa dobijemo the most difficult ili the most expensive. Okay. And in the end, we have those irregular adjectives. Dakle, imamo ove nepravilne pridjeve i recimo da nam je poznato, poznajemo već, čuli smo i znamo nepravilne glagole, irregular verbs, i znamo da smo njih učili na pamet, njihove oblike. Ista je situacija i sa nepravilnim pridjevima. Dakle, njih ćemo naučiti. Good, better, the best. Bad, worse, the worst. Far, farther or further, the furthest. Little, less, the least. Many or much, more, the most. Okay. Now, write this down in your notebooks or take a photo. Okay, let's practice. Circle the correct word. Dakle, imamo ponuđene 3 reči i treba da odaberemo onu koja je odgovarajuća za datu rečenicu. Prva rečenica je urađena. I think Albert Einstein was the brilliant, most brilliant scientist in the world. Ok, dakle, zaokruženo je most brilliant scientist in the world. Radimo sljedeću. I am a good, better, best swimmer than my brother. Okay, think here we have this then. I šta nam to znači? Dakle, ako imamo then u rečenici, to nam je odmah znak da ćemo koristiti šta? Komparativ, tako je. Znači, I am, of course, better swimmer than my brother. Mom is the busiest person in the family. Dakle, ne poredimo samo dve osobe. Govorimo o tome da li je mama najzauzetija osoba u porodici. Ok, i naravno upotrebit ćemo oblik superlativa. Mom is the busiest person in the family. Next sentence. What is the most expensive, more expensive, ili expensive car in the world? Okay, you're right. What is the most expensive car in the world? Yes. Now, London is rainiest than Athens. What do you think? Excellent. London is rainier than Athens. Okay. We have here another exercise, and we should complete the sentences with the correct form of the adjectives in brackets. Okay. And here you have around 10 seconds to think about this, and then we will do it together. Okay, let's start. She is, that's right, happier now than she was last year. You are great, the prettiest girl in class. These trousers are excellent, more comfortable than those jeans. My grandma is older than my grandpa. Yes, okay. The red dress is the most attractive in the shop. I always tell the funniest jokes. Great job. Okay, and here we have this photo of 3 guys. And let's see, who is taller? Here we have Tom, Charlie, and Bob. Who is taller than who? Okay, yes. Charlie is taller than Bob. Great. Tom is taller than Charlie. Excellent. But who is the tallest? Yes, great. Tom is the tallest of all. Difficult. Okay, here we have three subjects: maths, history, and geography. Let's compare them. Which subject is more difficult? What do you think? Okay, we can say history is more difficult than geography. Okay, and then maths is more difficult than history. Great. Okay, but which subject is the most difficult? Maths is the most difficult subject of all. Excellent. Okay. In today's lesson, you described people, objects, and places using ed and ing adjectives and using comparative and superlative adjectives. Na današnjem času smo upisivali ljude, predmeta i mesta korišćenjem prideva koji se završavaju na ed ili ing i korišćenjem komparativa i superlativa prideva. For your homework, write down 6 sentences to describe situation and feeling using the following words: bored and boring, excited and exciting, frightened and frightening. Ok, dakle, napišite 6 rečenica kojima ćete opisati situaciju i osjećanje koristeći sledeće reči. I drugi zadatak, write 2 sentences for each of your family members to compare them using comparative or superlative adjectives: strong, thin, interesting, good. Ok, dakle napišite po 2 rečenice za svakog člana uže porodice, tako da ih uporedite koristeći komparativ ili superlativ prideva strong, thin, interesting, and good. Okay, write this down in your notebooks or take a photo. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for your attention. You were great, really. See you next time. Stay safe and healthy. Goodbye.